What up, y'all? Welcome to tonight's episode. It's for Free-for-All Friday. It's your boy, Christopher Markland, with my co-host, Melanie Marie. Let's go. What up, Mel? How's your Friday? How's your week been?
Oh, my God. I've been super busy, you guys. Oh, look. I got a tattoo.
That's what's up. Okay, I see you. So you got that light, bright skin, so them colors just popping. I love it. I love it. Man.
Thank you.
Yo,
yeah, I've been busy today, so it's winding down. I'm gonna put it like that. Holidays coming up, and I ain't gonna do nothing else. I don't think after this. It's done.
You know what? It's a holiday weekend, 4th of July. Man, we've been holidays back to back. It's a good thing. It's about time, because normally, we don't have them summer holidays, but I like it. But I like that tattoo though. I like that. That's some nice work. As always, first things first, before we get down to business, let's go ahead and take care of some behind the scenes stuff. All right. Now, Melanie is not only in fact, Melanie, tell the audience a little bit about yourself, please, ma'am.
Oh, well, if you don't know, I am actually a real estate agent here in Atlanta, as well as a candle business owner. So I do support the theCMshow. So everybody definitely come in, use our promo code, the theCMshow, and buy some candles. They're amazing. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of different little things. You know what? I've gotten into a point of doing some DIY stuff around the house too. So just call me Jamaican, like you would say, right?
Hey, well, first of all, I am a Jamaican, so I say that with pride. But yeah, you a little bit more Jamaican than me. You got about 30 jobs done. So anyway, that's what's up, man. So y'all saw the info. You can check her out at theblackcandlebox.com. If you use the promo code the CM Show, there will be a discount lined up for you.
Right.
Also, now y'all see it on the screen. You see the things that we are going to be talking about. But before we get into it, let me give y'all a little bit of a warning. If you are offended by adult content, meaning if you like, oh my God, the words, the language, Lord, this ain't the show for you. I'm just letting you know, this is not the show for you, because we're going to be talking about some adult stuff. So, and I may have a little potty mouth. So I'm just saying, please don't be offended, but we're going to be talking about some stuff. So wait.
I know you want to do your disclaimer, but let me do a quick disclaimer as well, right? So I am a real estate agent, but on this show, I am Melanie Marie. Okay.
Oh.
Let's just
say that. People know. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta let them know. I mean, sometimes you gotta have the alter ego. So I get it. I get it. Also, y'all, as the different topics that you see, we also have it set up. It's in the Zoom chat. What up, Lorenzo? I'm gonna be working on a few things as well, so we can incorporate the chat. As you can see, week after week, me and Mel, we're both Aries, so that means we are overachievers. This show, you're gonna start seeing stuff every week. We're changing up the flow. We're gonna be doing some stuff. So, one, I welcome all the any input that you have. Just drop it in the comment section. Also, if you haven't already done so, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go on over there now, hit the subscribe button, and also tickle the algorithm. If you haven't hit the like button, in fact, let me hit it my damn self. Bam! Make sure you hit that like button, so that way YouTube knows that people are actually watching the show. We're going to be doing this every Friday. Just to give you a little bit of info about the show. Every Friday, y'all know that I do my CM show, and we do different topics. That's every Tuesday we have a different topic, and it's a topic-based show. However, Free-for-All Friday is just what the title says. It's a free-for-all. We're going to be talking about all of the things that happened the week prior or throughout the week, and we're going to break it down and choose, the most salacious topics, as it were. However, if there's something I missed, y'all send me a link. You say, hey, Chris, you got to talk about this on the next show. You and Mel, y'all got to talk about this. And if it makes the cut, we probably will. Also, each topic that we have, there's going to be a Zoom link. I'm going to drop that below. So if you want to jump in, if if you want to jump in, the link is going to be there, and then you can actually join and you be side by side and give us your opinion. If you don't want your camera to be shown, that's fine. We'll have it set up as private as well. So without further ado, Mel, first things first, let's talk about your girl, Sha'Carri Richardson. Man.
Okay.
Ooh, now
I can't wait to hear what you got to say.
I'm just saying, she hasn't been having the best of weeks. Let me put it that way. All right. In fact, let me let her play first, and then.
Hey y'all. I normally don't be making videos posting here because I really don't got nothing to explain to y'all. But to my supporters, I want to thank y'all. It's been a long road, ain't over yet. To my haters, I got another video for y'all. But continue. The journey is yet to end.
I'm gonna hit you with this wet one. Stop playing too much, bro. Yeah, right in the middle of your head.
I would say kiss my ass, but y'all can't afford it.
Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry, but there's some ratchet shit going on in this world. I don't know Sha'Carri Richardson from, I just know that she's been underperforming. Now, I just said I am Jamaican, and us Jamaicans, we do a lot of things well besides being handsome, besides just being the shit. We are also fast as fuck. Now, maybe not me, I mean shit. But anyway, we are some world record holders. Now, after, I think it was the Olympics a couple years ago, Sha'Carri, she didn't even make it. And then there was another championship game or something like that. She basically came in dead ass last. But instead of being a gracious loser and just say, hey, they did well, she wanted to dog out the Jamaicans. But also, she's just poor sportsmanship. Now, that video that you just saw, basically what she was talking about was, okay, my haters, ain't nobody hating on you, man. You're underperforming. I don't want to say you suck because you damn sure, I sure as hell can't run as fast as you. But the problem that I have is no class. That's just the best way to put it. Mel, give me your opinion. What do you think?
Okay, so I did see that video, and I also saw the video where she actually did the interview, and she was like, yeah, for everybody who, this interview is for everybody, pretty much, right? Mm-hmm. So I think, in my opinion, I just think that we all really kind of looked at her when she was on the top. When she came in and she was on top, you saw the videos, the photos everywhere, right? So, I think social media and the people are just like doing a little bit too much for me. It's just a little too much.
I think her or other people on social media?
No, I think social media is like pulling her in different directions. I mean, you can't be on top all the time. Win, lose, like she said, respect it. At the end of the day, we all are not going to have the best time, the best days. We're going to go through some things. So I think she has every right to feel the way she wants to feel. I mean, by us grinding, trying to get to the top. Now, look at this. If I grind and get all the way to the top, and then just because I don't do so well in the next, in the next phase or whatever, the next stage of life or however it is, why am I criticized? Why are y'all in my face? Why are y'all down at me?
Because she talks shit.
Hold on, wait.
Go ahead. Oh my God, come on. Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying at the same time, that's like when I just came on. I'm like, hey, I'm a realtor, but on this show, this is who I am. So the other video that you showed, I think that's really her. She's just her being herself. Want to just, that's her personal space. Let her have her time, But I think a lot of times media thinks that we have to be superstars all the time, professional all the time. We can't live outside of this one episode. And I'm gonna bring this back to one of our other topics as well. Okay. But it's like you have to perform 100%.
Hey y'all. I normally don't be making videos.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. I'm just saying, it's like, man, okay.
Sometimes you have that moment. You're going to be disrespectful. You're going to feel some kind of... Now, you trying to tell me you never came out of pocket on anything? Like, knowing you have a show, knowing your profession, everything, you never just was like out of your element? Have you ever gotten to that point?
I'm not saying that hasn't happened. I'm not saying that. I am not saying that at all. What I am saying is that there comes a point in time where it's like, yo, come on, man. I'm just hold on. Let me get this thing queued up.
Hey y'all.
Hold on.
I normally don't be making videos posting here because I really don't got nothing to explain to y'all.
Okay, go ahead. All right, what I'm saying is this. I get it. Hold on. All right, all I'm saying is that social media has created some monsters. I agree with you. Social media has made people, you know, who need to fall their asses back in the background just feel like they're just some damn superstars. And you know, but it's one of them things. What's the old saying? You know, where your mouth is writing a check your ass can't cash. It's not. It's not everybody's gonna win. Hell, even Usain Bolt, you know, another great Jamaican, lost his last race. However, it's not a matter of you winning or losing. It's the class or the lack thereof in how you carry yourself, and that is the problem. That right there is the problem. What up, Brunch Hunch Adventures? Thank you for tuning in, Lorenzo. I see them comments, bro. Next week I'm gonna have a word. Anyway, but what I'm saying, Mel, is not everybody wins, but even in losing, just have some class, have some dignity. That's all.
And it does affect you. And I'm looking at Lorenzo's comments as well. But yeah, it does affect you in a lot of different ways. You mess up one little thing and they do take sponsorships from you. They do take everything from you, you know. So look at Will. Look where Will at right now, you know. So it's like every time you turn around, it's always something. So you have to either in front of the camera, you know, you got to fake it a little bit, I guess, you know. Behind the scenes, do what you want.
I guess
that video, those cameras are, they toxic. They toxic.
You know, and that brings us into our next topic, right? That brings us into our very next topic, them toxic cameras. So hey, you know, this has been trending. Ooh, my bad. Let's do this. Hold on.
You about to do it now. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, you know, it's been trending recently. So, you know, the next topic is Mac Daddy, meaning McDonald's. Now, the last, you know, when I tell you this thing right here is blown up, basically, just to give y'all an overview, but you know what? I'm gonna let the video speak for itself because I personally think it's some bullshit, but y'all tell me what you think. Let's let it play. But this video is a little bit long, so we're gonna let it ride.
Look, y'all, every fucking day my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child, but I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, and he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there you go. And I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he only.
Oh my God.
I'm finna expose the out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
So what you?
So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't give my food stamps to the 7.
Listen, how is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings? Them are his siblings though. He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating on McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put?
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him
No. He's not finna eat that at all.
Oh
you
my
can't bring
God.
enough for everybody.
Listen, so you telling me that I gotta bring? So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are their daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. They're your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's. So you know I get food stamps on the 11th.
Three kids that ain't mine.
Yeah, they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids.
Why are you recording me?
Because I'm exposing. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all then. He can't take that. He can't eat it.
Maybe if you had one or two, I can maybe. You got, it's 3 extra kids. What the you all like going to my account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings though. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with? That's the one you gonna
Those are your fucking kids' siblings.
So that means
yeah.
I take care of them.
So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring them food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Oh my God.
Babies.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel like I feel away about eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the room.
Him down to the car. He ain't got to eat in front of his brothers and sisters. He can come right out to the car and eat with me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here.
Bro.
Give it here.
Kids,
Give it here.
You so stupid.
Duh. He ain't eating this. You.
Why don't you just do that?
Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish as a like you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. He not finna eat that. Dumb.
Take care of him anyway.
Dumb. He not finna do that. If you can't do it for all, don't do it for none of them. Bye, stupid. Thought I was finna take that today. Yeah, I had another thing for him today. No, he can't take it today.
Okay, so, all right, Melanie, I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one.
Okay,
Okay,
no.
all right. You know what? It is the CM show, so okay, fine. All right. There's a right and a wrong way.
I'm gonna get you
I know. And also, y'all in the chat, I know there are a couple people that want to jump in. I put the information in there so y'all can jump on in the chat. However, it's a lot. This a lot to unpack. A lot. All right. There's a right and a wrong way to do something, right? And both parties were in the wrong. However, from a man's point of view, you do not want to ostracize your child. Okay, you don't want your child to be different than his siblings because all that's going to do is build resentment in that circle. Now, the father's doing the right thing because if his son wants some damn McDonald's, then fine. If you're going to do that, take your son and y'all go to, even if you say, hey, come on, son, y'all sit in the car and eat together, that's fine. But for you to bring it, you're causing problems. Now, this chick is way out of pocket with all that recording shit, talking about I'm gonna put you on blast and all this other shit to show how good a baby daddy. What the hell is that doing? I mean, it's like this is that stupid shit that our society has come to, where everybody wants to, instead of breaking up fights, for instance, the first thing we do is start recording. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't want to jump in the middle of all that shit, but all I'm saying is that everybody wants to record. You know what I'm saying? It makes no damn sense, and it's bothersome to say the least. It's like both of them were wrong. That's some ratchet shit, and it's like that's just not how you go about handling your business. That just ain't the way you do it. So, man, hey, go ahead and start your camera for me, sir. But yeah, we're gonna get to it. Go ahead, Melanie. What you got?
Well, I think that, that's really a crazy subject. I was kind of in a situation like that, just to kind of bring it up, but let's talk about it, right? So I was actually dating a guy and he had a son and, I had my 2 children. So we're in a relationship. So what happened was he bought his son some shoes, right? Mm-hmm. So I didn't want it to be, you know, he would come home. You have every right to do whatever you want to do with your child, right? But when you're dating somebody that also has children and you guys are blending it together, that there's a type of respect that kind of needs to be there. If you want to buy your son some shoes, great. But let me know so that maybe I can go out and do the same thing. Cause I'm not with the, you know, you do for yours, I'm gonna do for mine. And that, no, that's not gonna happen, you know. So it wasn't that you had to take care of mine or you had to do anything extra, you know, but at the same time, you're in a relationship. So it's a little bit different when you get into a relationship like that. And that was explained to that person and they understood. So, you know, don't make my children feel any less just because you want to do something for yours, but you're in a relationship. So it's a totally different dynamic. Now, with this particular situation, number one, the female, number one, I'm so mad because I'm like, why would you put your baby daddy out there? That's who you chose to be with. That tells a lot about you, right? So you're putting this person out there and you're degrading him and everything, but you chose him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what was your point to all of this? Some of this stuff just does not need to be on a camera, period. So I say it's a difference if you're in a relationship, not in a relationship, baby daddy, whatever. But as far as the man, now for me, I'm thinking more of it's not his responsibility to take care of any other children but his own. Now, it's his fault to decide I'm gonna mess with this chick, you know what I'm saying, and have a baby with her, knowing she has other children. That comes with, you know what I'm saying, some type of responsibility. Does that mean you got to go out and buy, you know, birthday gifts for everybody or Christmas gifts for everybody? Now, if depends on the character of the man. If the man was able to actually do it, if he was financially able to do it and had that kind heart and wanted to do it, perfect, he can do it. But if that person was not able and all he could do is just take care of his child, then hey, that's just what he can do, you know. But it's not his obligation to have to take care of all the other kids no matter what. Now, the twist to the story is I actually watched her response and I've also saw some things on Facebook. Now, this right here was actually a skit. Because if you look at some of her things,
hold on. No, don't trust me. That's next. Hold that. But we got a guest. All right. I want to hear what we got to say. Thank you for joining the CM show, the Free-for-All Friday edition. Let me unmute you, my friend. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Okay, your camera. All right. Let me get a mic check. You there, sir? Quay. Okay. Quay, can you? Are you there? All right. Oh, you know what? You know what? Hey, Quay, you there?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Let me make sure we can hear you.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Let's go. All right, sir.
Let's do it.
All right, we've got a lot going on here. Let me get this shit up out of here. There we go. All right, now Mel. All right, Quay, what you got, sir? What you got on this topic? Because you were fired up in the chat. You were ready to say something. So I want to hear what you got to say, sir.
Whose side you on?
Uh-oh, let me turn that down. All right, what you got?
And I'll do anything I need to do, you know, to take care of my kid. I love doing that.
What the hell's going on?
But one of my issues with it was her putting him on camera. That was the first thing. That was totally handled with communication. Now, as far as them having kids, we don't know how many baby dads she have. But one thing I have seen just in my own experiences, it seems like a lot of times when the one person or the one father that is trying to do, they always get shitted on, and the other guys who aren't doing anything, they don't say shit to them.
Yep.
And for this guy to come by and bring food, and she said herself clearly in the video, he does it every other day, which means he wants to be in his kid's life. That's his having probably don't get to see him as much, and that's his time with his son. I don't know if it's changed. Well, 4 kids.
Mute that TV in the background for me, bro. We got a little bit of feedback. Yeah.
I don't have the TV on. Hold on, let me see something real quick.
Okay. Yeah, something got a little bit of feedback. I don't know why, but I definitely agree with what you're saying, though. I mean, it's like, but anyway, yeah. Go ahead and finish, please, because I like what you're saying, my friend.
Can you hear me now?
Much better, much better. All right, what you got?
Yeah, just turn off the Bluetooth. Yeah, well, her having 4 kids. In my experience, knowing some women who have food stamps, that's almost like $800 a month or more. I'm trying to figure out if she's talking about, well, I don't get my food stamps till the 7th. That was the first time. Then the second time she said the 11th. She already confused on when she's supposed to get her check. But what in the world are you doing with that money where you have 4 small kids and you're not buying them the food that they need in order for them to last month to month? I'm pretty sure if she has all the kids in her custody, he doesn't get the benefit of getting food stamps. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't get the benefit of claiming them kids on taxes.
Yup. We need to think about the tax ramifications. You're right.
So,
yup.
With all of that going on, if he has to buy food outright, which we all know groceries are going sky high, she has most of the benefits to where she's supposed to be able to make it happen. I know women who have freezers full of food that'll last them for a long time. When you get food stamp, we know you get like a discount. I ain't gonna say discount. They don't even really charge a tax on the food. So it's like you should have food in abundance. But tell me, what sense does it make for her to feel that type of way when they're not together? For one, she says,
"Thank you."
Well, she says, "Well, you knew I had kids beforehand." I mean, I don't see anything wrong with him if he wanted to bring them food, but it's not his obligation. His obligation is his son. So some people feel like, well, I don't want to see people starving, or I would feed all the kids. I would feed all the kids if I could, but if I couldn't, I couldn't. But to make a long story short, nobody ate when you threw all the damn food on the ground.
Exactly. They could have split them damn fries or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man.
It showed the character. It showed the character of the woman. She made herself look like a damn fool.
Yep.
On top of that, for somebody to be running out of food stamps when you got small kids, they not eating like that. That means she's selling them damn food stamps. And if you look at her picture, she's probably going and getting fucking wigs and eyelashes done, what you can see on her damn picture, which is trifling to me. So I don't understand the whole I'm putting you on blast. And I've seen some women actually say, well, he is trifling. No, the hell he ain't. Now, if he decided for his son's birthday he want to take his son out somewhere, he got to take all her kids too.
Right.
Thank you. That ain't right. Now, if they were married, that's a different story, because you know what you're taking on when you get married to somebody. That woman sounds like she bitter, and instead of taking out her feelings on the other fathers who aren't showing up, she taking it out on the one that's closest to her.
Yep.
And I don't think that's right. And that's why I said I wanted to comment on it, because true indeed, it's commendable for a man to say, hey, well, he could have did this or he could have did that. She could have took that food in there and split it instead of throwing the shit on the ground. Where's the accountability for that? Where's the accountability for you not making sure that food is spread out amongst all 4 of your kids and you're getting assistance?
She wanted to have
somebody answer that. That makes no sense to me. I don't give a damn how you want to put it, or you talking about my kids, or they're gonna make them feel left out.
Yep.
But the one who actually got some, what are you gonna tell them once the guy leave, you gonna lie and say, well, he didn't bring you nothing when you knew you threw that man food on the ground?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's exactly what Barry said in the comments. It's like she ruined way more than a McDonald's meal. That's exactly right. So, yo, hey, I appreciate you, man, because you hit the nail on the head, man. That's exactly it, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
I think he was on my side.
Okay, yo, you know what? I definitely, the whole situation was just all the way screwed up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But also something, that he just, when he was talking about the baby mama, let's talk about her, because that is, something that he mentioned as far as the wigs and the eyelashes. Yeah. Now you kind of you had touched on it, and I didn't want to jump the gun too soon. Yep. So let's hear what she has to say about the whole thing, because she did do a response. So let's hear it in her own words. Let's go.
So the whole world is basically bashing me right now because I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to give his child McDonald's and not the rest of my other 3 kids. I have 4 kids. You knew the situation when you dated me. Our child is the youngest child. So keep that in mind before y'all make me the villain. That means all my other kids knew him. He was buying the McDonald's when we were together. My kids have to go through a transition of our breakup as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but my kids got to feel it too. So now my kids have to see only one of their siblings get McDonald's and not the rest of them. And they know it's coming from you because, of course, like me and you used to be together. They used to see you. You used to do it for them. But now you don't want to do that for them anymore. Like, to me, that's petty. That's petty. Like, it's not fair. Like, you're not finna give one child McDonald's and not all the other kids McDonald's. Like, I'm not going. And then on top of that, you mean to tell me you can dib and dab and want to do it sometimes, but yeah. So the whole world is basically bashing me right now because I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to give his child.
So we heard what the young lady had to say. The whole world isn't bashing her because of that. It's bashing her for exactly what Quay, our last guest, said. Basically, putting the dude on blast, throwing the food on the ground, and just basically creating, just like Barry said in the chat, creating a negative situation, a negative environment. Also, just going back to what Quay said as well. Quay said, as far as, if she's got 3 other kids, it ain't like she's getting $100 or $200 in food stamps or, government assistance. She's getting some bread. Now, we don't know how old those kids are. Plus, we don't know if she's getting any other assistance from the fathers of the father or fathers. Again, we don't have all of this information. So it's a lot of, things we don't know. But what we do know was that her behavior was just totally uncalled for. What you got, Mel?
Well, and I don't know if I'm jumping the gun or not, but and I'm not 100% sure, but I did come across the whole TikTok thing, and it kind of showed where I saw some Facebook comments and everything stating that it's fake. All of it is fake, right? So she actually only has 1 kid, and she supposedly is married to the guy. So I think it was just a skit type of thing. Not 100% sure. Just reading what just telling what I know. But the thing about this whole situation is that's real. That is a real skit that is happening right now. Yeah, that is actually
you said
happening.
You went through something similar. I mean, as far as it wasn't with food, but it was shoes. So
it was something with some shoes. But we were in a relationship, so it had to get talked about. We were younger, and all that kind of good stuff. But it's the fact of the matter is that this is still happening. And it wasn't just my relationship. This is happening all over the place. Certain people are feeling like they need to be entitled of having control of situations, and they don't really need to have that much control. Let that person do what they're going to do, and that's just kind of how I look at it. But this is real. This is so real. And I think the baby daddies or whatever, they do get the short end of the stick at times, especially the ones that are really trying. really trying.
I'm just saying, Father's Day just passed and we don't get nothing. We don't, man.
You know what's crazy? I saw something that said Father's Day was like the least celebrated holiday, which I was like, oh, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Man, Arbor Day gets more love than Father's Day. It's crazy.
Yeah. I think it said Columbus Day does.
Yeah, Arbor Day. They talk about trees more than they talk about us fathers. I'm just saying.
Right. That's bad. Yeah. That's so sad.
You know what? So speaking of trees that grow tall and wide, let's talk about Lil Kim, the BET Music Awards. When I tell you, Kim, woo, man, I for the life of me don't quite understand what the hell happened to Lil Kim, because she was that sex symbol back in the day, and you see what I got down there, not so Lil Kim. I don't know what the hell happened to her. Y'all tell me what you think. All right, so this is her at the BET Awards. I'm just saying, she's built like a damn ant right now, but this ain't the real thing. And even though, we're using Kim as an avatar, right? But it's not really about her. And I had, ain't got no audio, but let's watch another video. It's like, come on, you see this? Okay, all I'm saying is this. We're gonna use Lil Kim as an avatar for what a lot of men, and you see what Brunch Hunch just said in the chat. Basically, women these days don't love themselves. Ladies, or better yet, let me holler at my fellas out there. I don't know how many men are like, hey, I sure wish you would have a big fake ass or some false eyelashes or nails, that are long as shit, be looking like this. I don't know dudes that are asking for that shit. And I get it. Y'all are grown. Y'all are adults. If you want to do certain things to your body, by all means, run it. All I'm saying is that us dudes, we don't want that shit. Natural is what we want. I mean, we do like a little boot, but I'm just saying, if it's natural, it's natural. But it's like, it comes a point in time.
See my face over here.
Oh yeah, we see your face. But fellas, am I wrong? All I'm saying is that there comes a point in time to where it is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this. It's like none of us are asking for this. I mean, look at this. That shit's not real. We don't want that. None of us want that. I'm just saying, none of us want that at all. So I don't know. I mean, that shit there, it's like, come on, man. Come on. Anyway,
let's really get into it. Now,
let's do it. Come on.
I think we had a conversation last week about Jada, right?
Yeah.
When you saw Jada on that screen, we're gonna take it back, right? You saw Jada on that screen, you was like, yes, let me see. You had that thing on rewind.
I literally just said I like the donkey. However, her donkey didn't look nothing. Her donkey did not look nothing like that nonsense right there. Come on now. It didn't look like that. I'm just saying.
But I think the thing is, like, Lil Kim, she's a brand. She's something. So, she's one of the hottest MCs. She's dope, but at the same time, she still has to keep up with everything else that's going on. All the new people that are out. She has to keep up, So I think that's a big thing. BBL's big thing. I thought about it. I might still do it. I don't know, but it's not that women don't have to love themselves. If that's what they want to do, let them do it, And yeah, if men do like it, so I think too much is too much. But I mean, if you have a nice shape to it, and you want to get it done, just don't go overboard. And it's funny that you was like Avatar, because I really was like, she looked like a Terminator. She's just doing too much. But again, she's a brand, and I actually was talking to my husband about it. He was like, she ain't coming out with no music. She's not doing nothing behind the scenes. So she shouldn't have to keep up that brand that she's, created. I mean, let some of the younger people do that, and just go on with that. But I think it's a lot. It's too much, way too much. And she's gonna have to deal with a real guy if she want to keep all that, because you ain't, I agree.
I'm just like, Whew, it's a lot.
Yes.
Our guest, he's back. You got something to say about this one? Talk to me. What you got, sir?
All right. I talked to my daughter about this.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, the reason being is because when I grew up in high school, you had a variety of women.
Mm-hmm.
You had slim, tall, big, cute, whatever.
When thick really meant thick.
Yeah, and I mean, I was attracted to different type of women. You know, I like people to be who they are.
Yeah.
And you know, today, the average woman or what a woman strives to look like is social media driven. And I say that because
Lil Kim, Amber Rose, not Lil Kim. What's her name? Kim Kardashian and all the rest of them.
Jada.
When I say they don't love themselves, it's because they don't love themselves. They're too busy trying to look away where they think is popular based off what social media is saying a woman, should look. If you look at it, if you go on Instagram, and I remember when Instagram first started, all the guys, and I know all the guys can attest to this, we was excited to see all these beautiful women because we was like, damn, we never seen as many pretty women in real life. But am I the only one that see that half of these women starting to look the same goddamn way?
Yup.
Yeah, you do look the same. I can agree with that.
Eyelashes to wearing wigs to the long ass nails and even their mannerisms and the way they talk. I mean, it's all good to look beautiful when I feel like you're going out or you have some kind of event, but these women putting on goddamn eyelashes to go to the gas station.
Yep.
So
the damn eyelashes look like they can fly to the gas station. They so goddamn long.
Don't talk about my eyelashes.
They got these damn fan blades on the damn eyes.
Just saying.
I just don't understand it, man. And you're right. They don't do that shit for us. Honestly, I think women do that shit for other women.
For other women, yes. Because
I don't
to hear another one, girl, that's cute. Yes,
no.
Dudes ain't asking for that.
Not 100. I'm not gonna say 100% that's the truth. That is not always the case.
Personal time,
I mean, you got to be doing it for you too.
You take all that shit off. It's a turn off.
Man, I hate to say it, but us dudes, we don't give a damn about that. Think about it.
Okay, hold up.
Okay.
So,
a woman
explain this, and I don't know why I'm not on the screen.
One at a time. Go ahead.
A woman can come in the room and have on a t-shirt and some underwear, and we ready to go.
And an afro, we good. Go ahead, Mel. What were you saying?
Okay, explain to me about the men wigs then. Why are y'all doing that? And the men beards and adding on. Who y'all doing that for other dudes?
No, it's thank you know what? Thank you for making our point. Thank you for making our point. That's insecurity. That it whether it's a man doing it or a woman doing it, it's the same thing. It's insecurity.
But you said it's for a woman. Like, I don't think that's 100% correct. I mean, we're not doing it for other women. And it's not insecurity. I mean, think about it. If no, it's not. I mean, if I wanted to go get a tummy tuck and get my butt done, if that's what I wanted to do, it's not that I'm insecure, because that's definitely not in my DNA. But if I wanted to look good for myself, that's what I'm gonna do.
You're insecure about your butt or your tummy. Therefore, you're doing something to change your butt. Or if you work fine with it, then you wouldn't worry about it.
But the thing is, if that is a want, there's a want, a need, and a desire, right? So if I feel like I want something just for myself, if I want to do that, then that's not something that has to be done.
So,
it's just that I want it's not an insecurity.
So to
I'm
be
good
clear,
where I'm at, but if I wanted to do more, I can.
To be clear, what is driving the want?
Because I want to look a certain kind of way.
Because you don't like how you look now.
That's not correct.
Okay.
If I wanted to enhance something, if I wanted bigger boobs or whatever, and I'm good. But if I wanted something more, that's just because I wanted it. It's not that I'm insecure about it, because it's there. It's already there. It makes no sense to me. We're not doing it for other women. Now, I'm going to say that statement doesn't go for every single woman at all. I know y'all want to talk, but that doesn't go for every single woman. Everybody has their own, you know what I'm saying, desire to do what they want to do. And I don't think it's that. And a lot of men have driven women to do that kind of stuff, to be extra, because that's what they saw on TV. That's what they wanted out here. So no, that I think men drove that as well. And don't say you don't like it, because when you see it walk down the street, what you doing? What you doing? You're looking at it. You want to go talk to her. You want to go pump her gas. You want to go get her phone number. It's too many little gold digger little videos on YouTube that shows that. Come on now.
You know what? Okay. I can appreciate that. And we have a little audio problem. Hey, Quay, thank you for jumping on. We're going to move on to the next subject, which is, y'all, they were swinging at C, and next thing you know, they were swinging them things. They were throwing some blows. So, man, I'm just saying. Okay. This one kind of tickled me, right? In fact, I'm not quite sure what the hell has been going on with Carnival Cruise Lines lately. They've been going through some stuff. And I'm a fan of Carnival. I've been on quite a few Carnival. Whoa. Look. I mean, as soon as you get on it, they start throwing them things. It's like, God damn, let me slow it down. Let's go back. So Carnival Cruise Lines over the last couple of shit, they've been, I'm not quite sure what the hell's going on with them. It's like, first they had fires, you know, with the damn cruise ships, and then what really happened, what really got the ball jumping though, is, you know, so y'all see them, they squabbing for real out there, right? The whole damn group.
They know exactly who the group is because they all in white. All they gotta do is do that whole group.
The whole, I mean, absolutely insane. Woo. Come on, y'all. We got to do better. Woo. Anyway. So, y'all see the news article on the screen, right? Basically, jealousy over a threesome between passengers sparked a 60-person brawl on a Carnival cruise ship dance floor that lasted over an hour. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that one more time. Over an hour, and spanned 5 floors. Y'all, I don't even know what I could do for over an hour, but they were fighting for over a damn hour. An hour. Okay. Let me talk about it. Let's get into this, okay? I may or may not have allegedly been a part of a few threesomes, right? One thing I will say, allegedly, is everybody needs to know who's doing what and what the rules of engagement are. Because basically, if not, it's going to be a whole bunch of hurt feelings and a whole bunch of shit that goes down. And in this case, it's a whole bunch of hurt people because as we see right there, over 60 people, because one partner found out that you did this with the this and the this, and Lord, and next thing you know, they throwing them things. No matter what it is you engage with or engage in with your partner and with somebody else or whatever y'all are doing, everybody needs to know what the hell's going on. Okay, everybody. So if you're gonna go and do your thing with somebody else's wife, then you and the dude or everybody, you cannot, because if not, you see what you see the key word right there, jealousy. Anyway, what you got, man?
Honestly, this is all your subject, Mr. Threesome, because I don't know nothing about this.
I'm just saying.
Oh man, I mean, if you're gonna go on a cruise, now first of all, you got to think you're on a boat. Now I've been on the Magic, and it is amazing. I love that boat, but you're on a boat. It ain't like you can get away. So over an hour, I can see it happening. They're not gonna have security on that boat like that because number one, you're supposed to be on vacation, right? But if you are going on the boat and you know what I'm saying? You're not with anybody and this happens. Okay. We don't really know the details. So it's hard for me to say like this guy ended up messing with the other guy's chick. I don't know what happened. I really can't even speak on it. But at the same time, but if you go on a boat and the moral of the story is just go by yourself. Don't bring everybody with you. Yep.
That's exactly it, man. It's like, but at the same time, it's like, no matter with, and that's something else. So let me make sure we, stay on. Everything that we talk about on the CM show is about relationships, right? Right. or within the context of relationships. And if you and your partner, if you and your partner decide to have a threesome, if y'all decide to swing or whatever it is that you and your partner decide, whether you want to have a polyamorous relationship, you must properly communicate. And if you're bringing a third party, a fourth party, or however you want to do it, everybody has to be on the same page and have the same understanding moving forward. Because if one person's doing this and the other person is thinking that, it is nothing but chaos and it will lead to catastrophe. You have to communicate with your partner to make sure that if you want something, they want it too. That way you can find out and y'all can meet in the middle and come to an understanding, come to an agreement. But if everybody's not on the same page, do not move forward, because if not, it's going to be a total mess. All right?
Yep.
And, it's like, man, I'm just saying, it's and speaking of mess, I don't know what the hell was going on with that BET Award show, but man, it was some absolute nonsense was going down there between Lil Kim and like we just talked about with her, and my man was having that microphone malfunction.
Yeah.
Remember every time. All these things that do like you, me. Heartbreak and a first. Do you ever think of me?
Oh, bruh. Oh my God, that was painful, man. That was, okay. You know what? Shit, if I had to listen to it, damn it, y'all gonna listen to it too. I'm just saying that was like, woo.
Now, I heard he actually had a really, really good album. I haven't listened to it, but I heard his album was really good. So, that, yeah, that's rough.
Do you ever?
Okay. Now, what I wanted to talk about with that, man, it was a bad week for R&B, man. They had a versus the other that was trash. Then between RJ, Ray J, oh my God, Omarion. It was oh my God, it's bad, boy. It's getting bad. R&B is struggling out there. Thank God Usher came with that he did like a live performance. He's like he had to show them how to do it, but.
Always.
Yeah, what I want to focus on with this one, like I said, we're staying within the context of relationships, though, is the mic malfunction. Now, as we all get older, as certain things happen or can happen, there is a thing where your microphone might malfunction. And it's one of those things where in relationships and, with men, y'all, if you haven't, been going to the doctor, getting your checkups and doing certain things, and yes, there are some miracle drugs on the market where, you can pop a blue diamond and it may help you deal with certain things, but it happens, Melanie, what would you tell? I don't know how to. Yeah,
I'm just gonna talk about this mic check.
No, okay. How about this? Let me ask it this way. Have you had any of your girlfriends or friends or whatever, maybe they have said, okay, their significant other, without saying names or whatever, have experienced certain difficulties in that department with their mic malfunctioning?
What are we talking about right now?
Erectile dysfunction, damn it. Shit.
Actually, yeah, and I think it's more on maybe Yeah, it is more towards like maybe like some high blood pressure or something like that, and then having to take certain type of pills and things
Stress,
to that nature. But I mean, some stress. People are going through a lot of mental health issues right now.
Yes.
So, and I think that really needs to be a subject we need to talk about as well, because it's outrageous. The things that are coming out, especially in a lot of these celebrities. But I mean, it happens. It's kind of natural, I would say. I would say, for a man's point of view, when you look at it on the other side, I know he might feel maybe a little embarrassed or, have to go through that whole scenario with the girl. But I mean, it happens. You just have to be understandable, I guess, with that whole situation. I don't know. You're gonna have to talk about that part. But we're going back to this mic check situation.
Talk to me. What you got?
Throwing me all off right now. But you know what? Honestly, like, who's really hot in R&B right now? Like, who do we have? Like, I haven't heard nothing really new going on. I haven't really. I'm always listening to old stuff because that's just, I'm
what? I agree with you, because it's like, first we had groups, then we had, okay, now we had maybe a duo. Now is, I think the last maybe, what's his name? Maybe Chris Brown. What's his name? It's like there are no, no, I think the last one that I can think of was maybe Jaheim. But outside of that, you're right.
Oh, you did not bring up Jaheim. That's my, Jaheim. It back in the day.
Right, he may be the last R&B crooner guy that I can think of. So it's like a lot of. I mean, don't get me wrong. One thing about life, change is going to happen, and there will be change. And I think that maybe that's just where we are right now. So I don't know.
Right. Well, since I am on this platform, I'm definitely going to talk about my favorite of all time is Life Jennings. Life Jennings has always been my favorite.
Be nice.
Yes, that was my favorite. But honestly, like, really, like, R&B, think about it. R&B, they're mostly doing what now? Rapping, dancing, singing. I mean, can I just get straight R&B? Like, that's it. That's all I want, is just some straight R&B. I don't need all the extra stuff. On the female side, we got a couple of them that are actually doing their thing. But on the male side, I don't see nothing. I really don't.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I agree with you. I mean, it's same thing on the female, same thing on the female side as well. We used to have groups. Think about it. TLC. The list goes on, and again, we don't have that. So it's like it's just, it's not what it is. Lorenzo, start your Melanie. Start your in Zoom, go ahead and start your unmute for me so that way they can hear you. Lorenzo, same thing. There we go. All right.
Come on, Lorenzo.
Ooh. Oh,
I see you all in the chat.
All right. Go ahead. We got a lot of feedback going on. That's the only problem. All right, Lorenzo, talk to me, sir. Whoa. What did you want to talk about, Lorenzo, so I can have that ready?
Oh, I don't know. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, sir.
All right. What you want to talk about, Chris? You got me.
I think Lorenzo needs to be on a radio show or something.
Hey, Lorenzo got that voice. Talk to me, Lorenzo. What you got? Hold on.
Yeah. What are we on now? The singers?
No, we're all the way. Hey, it's free for all, sir. You got it. Yes, sir. All right. What you got? Whatever you want to talk about, it's free for all. We don't went through everything. What's on your mind, my friend?
Let's hit the singers for now. Of course, okay. There's no one singing right now because the standards of singing have been reduced so much. You don't have to be able to sing. All you need is a video.
That's true.
Yep.
So the singers are gone, especially the baritones. They're done. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is. People are being born with high voices now. I don't know.
Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Just because you got a voice about as deep as a damn. Yeah, come on now. I mean, just because I'm just saying.
You know what? You know what? I think he's hired for audio on your book.
Yeah. Why you playing? We're gonna have that conversation. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but like I said, the standards are so low for singing, acting, all that kind of stuff. It's just it's ridiculous when we get to that level.
That is true.
As far as that fight on that ship, they got security. Doing law enforcement, they got security on that ship. They got people with automatic weapons for the pirates that come on the ship.
Right.
When you have blacks fighting, all of a sudden you don't see the security jumping in the middle of them. So they got security. They just didn't have black security.
Mm-hmm. Now, you know what? I will say this. When this whole thing popped off, I saw what they did was they showed a video of some white people fighting, and it wasn't a bigger brawl as that. I will say that, but it's amazing to me that people would even get on a damn cruise ship and start doing that kind of nonsense. Anyway, it's just insane. I mean, 60 people. And like I said, for me, I don't want to focus too much on the fight, but what started the fight in the first place. Without giving too much about, you and your background, what are some rules to engaging in, let's say, threesomes or extracurricular activities with your partner?
Well, definitely, you have to know when to shut your mouth. That's the main thing. There's privacy. You have to deal with people that can handle that sort of thing and don't, lose their mind afterwards.
Right.
Also. And apparently those people couldn't handle it and they ran their mouth too much. And half of those people probably knew everyone's business anyway. That's why you had two squads that get into a fight like that.
So literally loose lips sinking ships.
Oh yeah. That's definite. 60 blacks are not going to risk getting locked up in international waters. They don't realize you may have to go to another country when you get locked up. That's true.
Because if I recall, wasn't the ship it either was docked somewhere or it had to go somewhere else in order to because of the whole incident.
Yeah, so if you in the wrong country, you watch how 60 blacks will punk out real quick when you got to go to a jail in Haiti.
Think about what's going on with old girl in Russia right now, Brittany Griner, the basketball.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, man, yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to play. They're going to do everything just to get your money, and you could pay your way out, but you're not just walking from something like that, Yeah. And you could see the security in that picture. You saw them kind of hanging back. It's like, I'm not jumping in the middle of blacks fighting. I have no training in that, you could see the guy just hanging back. He wasn't going to jump.
He's like, yeah, I'm good, son.
Yeah, that's why they were able to fight for 5 decks.
Right. That's a lot, y'all. A cruise ship has, 10 decks? They fought for half the damn boat, man.
Yeah, man, they fought. They caught the elevator and kept fighting the escalator.
They stopped at a bar, got a drink, got some Gatorade.
Yeah. Now, that's because security let them do that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's all that happened with that.
That is absolutely crazy. Hey, yo, I mean, man, that is, oh my God. I don't even know what to say. It's just, that's
wow.
I'm saying, man, that, y'all, hey, and thank you for your comments, sir. Definitely appreciate that. Yes, sir.
You know, I got to back you up on this.
No doubt, brother. Thank you, man. It's like, man, that right there, I don't think people understand just how insane that is to be on a damn cruise ship doing that stupid I mean, come on, y'all. We got to do better. But y'all, we are going to yeah, he is. We're going to wrap this Free for All Friday edition up. I want to say thank you to my partner, my co-host Melanie. Thank you for joining in the conversation, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Man, as always, we are having, I mean, this what I said at the very beginning, y'all, every week we are going to be we're going to be, making sure that this show gets better, but at the same time as well, the CM show, the regular edition, I guess is the best way to put it, of the CM show. Next week, the topic of the conversation that we are going to have is green flags. In other words, how you get started. What is it that will get the thing started? What is it that'll get you going? What will get your engine revving, your juices flowing? What is it that, the good things at the start of a relationship where it's like, yo, I like this. I like this. I like this. That's what we're going to be talking about on the next episode of the CM Show. Melanie, next week, I don't know what's going to happen this week coming up. I know it is the 4th of July. Hopefully we won't have any, nothing crazy or whatever. What do you got coming up?
As far as just the holiday or just for the whole week?
Just period. If anything in particular. I know you've been working on quite a few candles. In fact, how can they get in touch with you? What are your social media? Go ahead and drop those for me.
Absolutely. So you guys can, you know what? I'm going to do something special for the show. Oh. I will go on at 9:00 because I'll have to change some things up. But if you actually are on the show, you use the CM Show, I will mark the candles down to $10 for you. Just 10. So that's going to be just a promo that I'm going to do just for the show. So if you guys get on, support the show, $10. And you can actually get on the Black Candle Box. The website is theblackcandlebox.com. So definitely come by, shop with us, support the show. We're trying our best to change up some new things. You're going to see some new things next week. You know what? I like the fact that you're evolving. You're doing a lot more. You're changing up some things, and so you're doing a good job. Let me just tell you that.
Man, we are. Like I said, y'all. Next week we're gonna have. I'm gonna add every week, just like Melanie said. I'm tweaking things. Working at getting better. Working at adding a few wrinkles to this thing, and just like Melanie's doing the same. I know she was in the lab working on a few flavors. I hope you don't eat them. A few different scents or whatnot. Yeah, so you got the Black Candle Box. Y'all, It has been a fun week. Lord knows I don't even know what the hell's going to happen next week. But, hey, I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. As always, y'all have a good week and stay determined. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Bye.
All right.